Today is Wednesday the 22nd of September 2021. This is a video for Health One users about a new feature called Billink in Health One. Billink is an online payment system for GP practices. It is now integrated into the Health One billing system such that online billing and payments are seamlessly integrated. You will need Health One version 8.7.3.2831 or higher. In this video, we're going to talk about registration for the Billink portal and using the system day to day. I have Health One open, and if I want to see the version, I click on Help and About. You see my version number here, 8.8. If there's a mistake, it's 8.8, not 8.7.3.2831. This is correct, or higher than 3.1. So I will now click on Tools, and with this version you will have this option here called Billink in Tools. So you click on the menu item Tools, and you go to Billink and you'll see Register. So this is a once-off procedure where you register to the online portal, your practice. You register your practice to the online portal. So here is the Health One takes these details from your practice and you can change them as you like. So I've put in a new email here because I've used it before and it won't accept it just as a new email. And now Health One connects to the Billink online portal. And I have to do a once-off registration with Billink, including a summary, practice details, my own personal details, and my practice bank details. So once I start now, I will go with that. So I filled in the practice details. I put in some test details here for my practice, and I click Next Step and fill that in as well. So now I filled in my own details, my correct details actually, but I put in somebody else's email. So I go to the next step and I put in my account name and the practice IBAN. Now this is actually a false IBAN because I'm testing it. I agree to the terms and conditions. Now this information is needed for Billink to pay the practice account, the money that is being billed to the patient. So if I finish and submit that, then I'm finished with this once-off online registration. They call it onboarding, but it's registering yourself for Billink. So now I go to the dashboard, and you can see I'm online now. Health One is open separately, but this is open online in the Billink. And I can see my practice name, and I can change some stuff here. This is the text message that's going to be sent to the patient when we send the patient a bill. I can change that and use these fields here to change it. So I'll take this text message and I'll paste my own text message in here, which is really reflected over here on the right, and that's the text message that we will send to the patient in this test. But you can configure this to yourself, which is really nice. I'm also going to put the practice logo in there by simply picking up the practice logo and dropping it in there. I can save my changes now down at the bottom, online for the practice. So these are all saved. These are my practice details. I can get out of the Billink portal and go back into Health One. So you can see here now with my Billink I have not only the register, but I have portal, transactions and payments here. So at any time I can click on the portal here and edit my details, my practice details on the portal to configure it somewhat. So that's the first thing. The next thing I'm going to describe is the actual billing, the invoicing of patients. So now I have John Test open and I'm going to do a consultation by telephone. And I could do any kind of a consultation and I'm going to give him a bill, in this case for €30. With this new version of Health One, I can just get him to pay that any way I like, as we normally do, but I can click this button here, this Billink button, pay the invoice online using Billink. So I'll do that, click that, the bill invoice or bill goes in here. This patient has no phone number. If he hasn't a phone number, you put it in. That's my own phone number. If he has a phone number in the file, it will pick it up. And it will pick up the phone number from the Health One item telephone mobile. I show you that in his file. So if you go to the beginning of the file, it must be in under telephone mobile. And normally you should have only a number in here. And you shouldn't have any text in there. If you have text, however, such as this is Granny's phone number, Health One will try and deal with it. But in general, you should avoid putting text into a telephone mobile. That's very important. So I'm going to say OK to that in this instance and save the admin file and go to the end again and call up a bill. Telephone consultation, billing, and you'll see there Health One has taken the correct number. Be very careful with this, because once you click OK, you're going to be sending a text looking for money from this to this phone number. So you have to be careful. This is ticked, send the Billink invoice to the patient. So once I do that, a text will be sent to the patient's phone number. As it happens, that's my own phone number, and it'll say here, invoice successfully sent through Billink. And my own phone should get an invoice in the very near future for this particular bill. And the doctor or nurse can close the file and carry on their day as normal. At the end of the day, perhaps you want to see your earnings and your money, so you go to your billing queries up here, and you will see all of your earnings, including your online. In this case, I've only 3 bills this day, today, 22nd, and they're all online, but all your bills will come in here. And if you want a special view, a special filter of your online payments, you just click on this and you'll see all your online payments. As you can see, this one here is unpaid. This is a screenshot of the text message that a typical patient will get. So this is customizable, as you've seen. He will put his card number in there, his email in there, agree to the terms and pay the €30. The card number and details are not saved online either by HealthLink or by Health One, so it's completely safe and secure. The patient, if the patient pays by phone, you can just synchronize and you will see immediately that he has paid or hasn't paid. He is unpaid. You can also, if you want to take the payment by right-clicking online, by going to a payment link and taking the patient's details from him and putting in the card number there. So I filled in a fake card number there so that I don't get charged, and I pay the practice, the €30 online, and that's paid. You can see here in the Health One, if you just synchronize at any time or you open it at the end of the day, this will be updated to paid. Now you can see the paid and unpaid invoices. So that has been a summary of the link that Health One has to the Billink portal for payment of online invoices. You should, of course, be aware of the charges that are so your practice account will be paid weekly normally, or more often if you have a big practice, and the following fees are taken from it. That's actually not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be there. So that if you have got a they'll take 3.25% of the fee charged. However, fees up to €20, there's a flat charge of 89 cents. There's also an SMS fee of 8 cents per SMS. So that I did a little spreadsheet here. For €50 charge, the cost would be €243, €100 charge €405, €60 charge €275. So that gives you an idea of the cost to the practice of using the service. However, it seems to me to be a very small price to pay for getting your bills in and your money paid. So this will be available in 8.8.3 to 8.31, which will be distributed in the coming weeks to all practices. That's the end of this recording. Thank you.